PS5 sometimes too, so it's all good.
Yeah, man, them servers up there be vicious.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we recorded. So we go ahead and get into this intro.
Let's go.
All right, let's
All
go.
right. All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Welcome to the greatest show you've never seen and possibly never heard. I come to you as one third of a trio of blurs, smoother than fresh leches. It is us, the Tres
Yes, sir.
Neches. We got Cool
Yes,
Q,
sir.
Dude the Chef, and me, the Corner Dojo TV makes three, and we are back. A little less janky, but janky-ish. blame my internet. Everybody else in this, everybody with a college education has a way better internet than me. So obviously that's what it is. If you go to college, you get better internet.
You get better internet.
That just
Is
is what
that how
it
it
is.
works? Okay,
That's what it is.
I roll with it.
That gotta be it, man. So
Hey, so for the viewers out there who not knowing the situation, it might be like a little inside joke. So just to fill you out in a little bit, this is our second time filming this, trying to film
this
this
intro.
episode and this
Yeah,
intro
yeah.
and all of it. So hey, just bear with us. So we about to jump right into it. You feel me?
Yeah.
Hey Q, I know we were talking about the writer's strike, and you were trying to make some good points. Go ahead and start from there,
Yeah.
my brother. What we
All
got
right,
going on?
all right. Yeah, for sure. So here's the thing. I'm always gonna be pro labor. That's one thing, because when the lowest man gets paid decently, everybody else wins. That's just how
That's
it
a
goes.
fact.
I mean, that's the
Yeah.
reality of it.
That's the blood.
And so also I'll be, especially with the writer strike, like imagine how because we remember the writer strike in the 2000s. That's when we got all the reality TV, which was super trash,
Right.
Yeah.
Only
but
never
some hit
left.
for real.
it's entertaining, but it's terrible. Like it's not good at all. But that's the talent level you have left. Like when the real talented people say, "No, I'm not working for this anymore."
Yeah.
You got people who's like, "Hey, let's just put random people in a room and see what happens." It's like, no, it's not. Let's don't do that. But
And it never stopped.
No.
no, it's still here for some reason. We still think the Kardashians are talented people. We
Because
gave
they
them
found
money.
out
We
it's
don't.
cheap.
We don't.
Well, hold on now. Hold on.
But
We're not gonna say the
okay.
Kardashians don't have talent.
They
They have a talent. Okay.
Oh, they're
All
good at
right.
wrestling.
Okay. Chef, they have a talent. Okay. And
Boo.
Yeah, they're
okay,
good
and
at.
their talent is like a new talent. It's more like they learn how to get attention.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because that's a whole new genre of media that we didn't have before, which is attention media. And they figured out how to get your attention because there's no reason that this reality show should still be on the air right now. But it's
Ultimate
it.
clout queens. Ultimate.
Yeah. I mean they
yeah.
found like once you link yourself to black people,
Yeah.
There you
you
go.
lit.
They were able to siphon from black talent to make
Mhm.
Yeah.
themselves relevant. That's their
Yes.
talent.
That's their
So
talent is to be a succubus.
that's it. I was about to say that too. It's like,
That's
but
their
here's the thing.
job, man.
Now I would just tell like regular folks, like be patient during this. You're gonna get some trash TV. Some of your shows are gonna get delayed. That's fine.
Yeah.
But back these folks because they're the ones who are writing all the stuff you enjoy.
Yes.
That's it. That's the reality. So
Yes.
let
That's a
them get
fact.
their due. That's it. So
What
that's
the
all.
thing about the writer's strike to me that's wild is like because why it's the same way they be doing this whole debt ceiling thing for like in politics. Like it keeps coming
The
around and
artificial
keep having
stuff,
to have
yeah.
this. We keep having this discussion like you can make movies and TV shows without writers.
Yeah.
Why are we playing this game? Like, okay, we already the whole reason for the writer's strike anyway is because all the writers want is to get streaming money and also to put some regulation on this AI stuff because like you basically stealing what we wrote and then repurposing it. And just because
Yeah.
you take a bite from me and a bite from her and a bite from him, it doesn't take away from the fact that you're stealing from us. Instead of it just being whole outsell stealing, they stealing like a sentence here and a sentence there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like they like, okay, well put some regulations on it. Give me my money, and then we straight. We'll write you whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it kind of all boils down to. Hey, I hate to put in this. We gonna talk some labor related issues, people. When it comes to people who are what we'll call capital owners, they don't want to pay nobody nothing. They will rather not.
Yeah.
And so what they do, and this is how we all fall for it, it happens. With the writer's strike, they'll frame it as, well, these people, they just don't want to make your movies anymore.
Oh, they're greedy.
Oh my God. Yeah. That Avatar 27 that you was so waiting for.
27.
They can't make it now because these writers, they just want too much.
Yeah.
And in their eyes, too much is just, hey, can I make a living off of this? I don't want to have to go deliver groceries on the side. I just want to do this. Please,
right.
Maybe. Thank you.
Your Uber driver like, your Uber driver like, yo, you like Avatar? Yeah, I wrote that shit.
Yeah.
That's all me.
Was me.
That's all me, good buddy. You know you said, turn left here. All right, I got you.
But you know their argument also gonna be like, well, don't live beyond your means while you have this and that. At the end of the day, I'm the biggest. My movie is in here in the box office. I got one of the biggest movies that I wrote, and you telling me I shouldn't be able to go get this or that? You crazy?
Oh, okay. Hold. Well, let me play devil's advocate.
All right, go ahead.
They signed a contract.
Yeah.
You signed them contract, and you and you didn't, but you didn't look at it and say, okay, you didn't have the foresight to look to say, okay, I see how things are going. Like in the contract, you could be like, and anything that comes later can be negotiable or something like that.
Yeah, something.
You could have put the wording in the contract, and if none of us were aware of what AI was going to become, so that language could have probably slid by. So you sign these contracts, you know what this business is. They are kind of in the right to try to protect their own business, eventually try to make things easier on you. Like if you had to automate the automation system, the automation for the automotive world. So you got people who make cars before, but now machines make cars mostly.
Yeah.
Which brought down the price. Of what cars would possibly be making more money for, whatever. You make more money that way. Well, let me take that back. It doesn't really. The price actually kind of went up. It's more so the company saved more money. That's what I'm gonna say. The company saved more money. So as a person who owns the company,
money,
and you,
and still charge you more.
So, yeah. I'm sorry, I messed that up. I meant to say that. Yeah. So the company saves money, and as an investor and the person who owns it, you making money. That's the whole purpose. Is you don't really get into movies because you like movies. You got movies because you know it makes billions of dollars.
Yes, but that's the funny thing. Like we only in America where a film can make more than what it costs and it's considered a failure. Only in America, bro. Like you can have a movie, we can drop a movie tomorrow. Yeah. I don't know, name it Tres Neches the movie.
You're right.
Cool. Like, yeah.
3.
We can say 3.
The first one gonna be a
3. Yeah.
It's just about us how we started this. Yeah, it's cool. Origin story. It could cost 20 billion. We make 40, double what we spent. And they're like, oh man, that was a commercial failure. When? Yeah. How?
You're like, hold on.
How, bro? What are we talking about?
Yeah. Because honestly, though, if you look at it before anybody even does anything, if you tell somebody, look, we're gonna roll the dice on this movie, it's gonna cost us 20 billion to make. How much you think we projecting to make back? Possibly double. They're like, is it that chance?
I mean,
maybe. Now, if you say triple, okay.
Now we talking money, man.
Because only here we can say, oh man, a company lost money. They went from making 1.5 trillion to 1.2.
Bro, that shit is Will Smith fault.
You still in the trillions. What are we talking
about? Why
is
that, man? Well, why are you taking a strike at Will Smith, man? What's going on?
Will Smith fault. It's for all them blockbuster movies. Like the idea of a what was the first blockbuster movie? I think it was like
probably Star Wars.
I think
I would
I
say
think
Star
matter of
Wars is
fact, it
probably
was
one of
Star
the first
Wars.
blockbusters.
Yeah, it was the first blockbuster movie. Once they realized, they said, "Oh shit, it's money in movies."
For
You mean I
sure.
could make $1 billion off of 20 million? I'm doing it. And then ever since then, they just been like, it's about the money. People probably did start making movies like for the art because movies, like actors weren't getting paid that much money back in the day.
Nah.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So like, they probably did try it for the love, but then once, just like hip hop, once the money gets involved, the soul is sucked out of that shit. This is it.
Yeah, but
Oh,
that's how you know it's all about the money, though. Number one, because I mean, that's why your boy Arnold keeps coming back. What's up with him, man?
Oh my
yeah, we
God.
back.
Oh man,
Arnold
what's this
keeps
new show
coming
he got
back.
on Netflix? Have you watched it?
I have not.
No.
It's
Fubar.
called Fubar
Fubar.
or something like that.
What
It's
is
Yeah.
like
that?
That means fucked up beyond all recognition.
yes, it
That's a
does.
military term. You know what I'm saying? Marines and
So
shit, they say Fubar.
maybe it's 2 on the nose because it's there.
Yeah.
Is it crazy though? Is it nice?
Well, we probably I'm not gonna probably I might watch it. I don't know. My queue is full, nigga. We just finished watching the Clockwork Orange. That shit came on in the 70s.
Goddamn, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So like
You taking your time.
I'm really behind on some movies, but
I mean, I seen a
you gonna
couple
watch it?
episodes. It's
I don't know.
okay.
I might.
Yeah.
It's, like, if you
Oh,
just
I
need
forgot it
someone
was
on
a
the
show.
background, was that?
I forgot it was a show.
Yeah, it's a TV series. It's like if you just need something playing in the background while you folding your laundry,
Yeah.
throw it on.
Damn.
Is it a lot of action though?
It's okay.
It better be.
That's all,
Better
it's
be.
okay.
I'm not trying to hear Romeo and Shakespeare from fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger. It better be some damn
Yo,
action. I want some
Right.
blowing up.
Yo,
Right.
I won't lie. So it's kind of similar, but it's kind of off topic. The one film I wanted them to make, I don't know if y'all remember this. If you go back, I think it was Jurassic Park Lost World. They had a
Yeah.
billboard that was said King Lear starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, a Shakespeare play. That would be awesome. I would love to watch Arnold try to do Shakespearean
He'd be like,
speech.
to
That
go
would be hilarious.
or to not to go to the chopper.
That would be dope. I'm
I'll
sorry.
be in the
It
crowd
needs to
like,
happen.
sit your big ass down. Boo.
Who said that? Who said that? You put out one of them big ass cigars. Who said that's right there? To the Arnold.
Come on, man. Arnold doing Romeo and Juliet type speech. Come on, man. Let's do it.
Man,
Stop.
We need this. We need this movie.
Mauricio. No, Murcio. I wish I remember that movie.
Oh man.
But nah, Arnold Schwarzenegger is coming back also because of the recent Terminator 7 rumors that have been flying out. Screen Rant recently dropped some news about Terminator 7 coming back, and it says it's supposed to be John Cena, which I'm going to assume that I think it's Terminator 7, but it's like the final war. So I think it's supposed to be like the last one. I'm hoping so because Arnold's like at least 97.
It better be the last
he's
one.
up there.
Yeah, so the Terminator: The Last War is like more probably Arnold's last bout with like his health. Maybe like his last war is his heart or something like that. But it's Terminator 7: Last War, and it's supposed to final war. It's supposed to have him and Linda Hamilton. So basically, the original Sarah Connor and the original Terminator, Arnold Schwarzenegger, with John Cena. What do you guys think about that movie? Are you into it? Do you want to see another Terminator 7? Can Arnold do it again? Flabby muscles and all.
No.
Like, why are we still making Terminator movies, bro? Like,
shit is dead.
Okay,
the soundboard crazy.
T1 and T2 are they're top tier.
Classic.
From there, most people forget. The only one I was ever enthused about was Terminator Salvation, because they actually went into the
future.
future.
Right.
But that was trash too. So because
Doo-doo.
they relied on the whole Terminator tropes. But
Mm.
after that, I stopped watching them. I'm like,
I
why are we
think what
doing
they
this?
should do. I think that okay. First of all, I think that okay. Let me play devil's advocate again on it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they have a very good chance of rebooting the franchise.
They do
Their
because of the
problem
No
fact.
is they
idea,
keep
bro.
trying to continue the timeline. That needs to
What?
change. There's time travel. You could literally have somebody go back and really kill Sarah Connor.
Start
They
over.
tried that though. They tried that with the last film. I think it was they went back
They did?
and Arnold's character killed John
Sarah Connor?
Connor. No, he killed John Connor, and then there
Yeah.
was this new girl who was introduced, and her son. She was basically like the new Sarah Connor, and her son was supposed to be the savior of humanity. And I forgot what that was Terminator 6. Yeah, so
Okay, see, I
when
didn't
he
see that
first,
one.
yeah, see,
Mm.
yeah, exactly. Thank
Yeah.
you. So my thoughts would have been like this:
Yeah.
all right, we make T1, T2, and then from there we go to the future, and we
Mm-hmm.
talk about what happened in the future with um what's Michael Bihn's character? Kyle Reese as the main character,
Yeah.
showing the war aspects of Terminator, and then them defeating Skynet, and then sending Kyle Reese back in time, and it all circles back on each other in the series. We're done.
So basically, it should have been 3 movies. You feel like it should have been 3 movies, basically.
3 or 4. That's it. You could do two
Max.
in the future,
Yeah.
or 2 in the past, 2 in the future, and all circle is one big circle. You're done.
Now, James Cameron is supposed to be coming back as producing, so he's not directing.
Mm.
So his producing, which basically means I want the money, but I don't want nothing to do with it.
Yeah, pretty
Right.
much.
So
I'm putting the money up, and I'm hoping for a return.
that's it.
pretty much it.
But what I would hope though is I'm pretty sure he might have had a vision for a
Mm.
third one, but they just never got to it because they had different directors, different producers. They just wanted to keep the franchise going or whatever, right?
Right.
Reason I said like it could actually be rebooted is if they stray away from their timeline, create something completely different. You know what I'm saying? Like James Cameron had a good idea. Like the concept of a Terminator is a good concept. It's
Right.
even some of the reasons why we've been based a lot of time travel movies off of the science of Terminator. So it's a good.
Which I would gladly offer up. I don't know X amount of dollars for anybody to explain the Terminator timeline. But go ahead, continue.
I'm saying, I mean, the timeline is crazy, but the idea of how you go back in time and how it affects things is what people base stuff on. Just like that one in Back to the Future, but because nah,
Come on, man.
Back to the
Come
Future.
on.
Don't nobody think about Dragon Ball Z for that. I don't
Hey,
think.
man. Y'all
Their
gonna
timeline crazy too.
love, man.
It is crazy though.
Their timeline is matter of fact, I think the Avengers is the only one I think got the closest to maybe the most make sense of
Are you sure?
timeline.
Because remember when they were talking about how only one person can travel at one point in time, but they sent a whole ship back at one point?
Who they say only one person can travel back in one? They had more
You
than
remember
one.
when they first started trying to explain like the quantum zone and how it works with time?
But that was to the
time
PIM
travel.
particles, right?
Yeah, to the PIM particle. Only one person can use a PIM particle to travel from point A to point B in the timeline, in the time stream.
Yes, only one person per person.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But Thanos sent an entire ship of people with the same thing.
Better technology.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Yeah.
We're chalking up to that. Let's chalk it up to that.
It's better tech. They smarter. They just smarter. Remember Rocket told god dang it, Tony a long time ago. He was like, yo, you only the smartest nigga on earth. I'm just saying. He flipped it, you know what I'm saying? He plugged that joint into, he was like, okay, we go ahead and he used a little the little RoboCop joint, he punched it into the wall, he turned that shit, and then boom. He was like, oh, okay, take the PIM particles, right? Okay, well, he's only one person, that's limited. Let me go ahead and add it to the entire shit.
That's limited.
Yeah, it's limited.
You know
Let me
what?
show this nigga what it really do.
I applaud the attempt. That's that. Hey, look, it's top tier right there. I feel you.
Limited.
Oh,
But I'm just saying that. I'm just saying, I can see it happen. It was pretty good timeline in here. But anyways, so I'm assuming that none of y'all really want to see this Arnold movie. He's pretty much wasting his time.
I wouldn't say he wasting his time. Like you said, I truly believe he has. Well, the franchise as a whole has a good chance of having a good response and getting their money back. You got John Cena in there; he got a good fan base. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Arnold has a cult following, so people want to probably see it for nostalgia reasons, see what may happen where they tie anything in from the prior movie. So it's always going to be that what if. So I believe they have a chance. What I personally do it, I won't watch it unless I hear good reviews. Then I watch it at home or something.
Hold up. Matter of fact, fuck it. This is the reboot. I just thought about it. John Cena is going to take over as the main Terminator. He's the new Terminator. I thought he was going to be like a Kyle Reese. I think this is the reboot because I think this right here is supposed to be with the flip to make him the new T-800.
I mean, screw it. Why not?
Why not?
Because I think they should go back and kill Sarah Connor. Kill her. Dead her. Ain't no more like that. But then somebody else steps up. And then somebody else murder.
Yo, think about how that timeline
works. You gotta go.
Kill this one woman. When this other woman's having a baby too, and he's the
and the new baby, right? Is gonna be okay, I'm just off the rails. The new mom, new Sarah Connor, is gonna be played by Aunt Viv, right?
Wow.
No, she's way too old. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She's too old. She's too old. All right. We're gonna make the new mom is Tessa Thompson. Tessa Thompson is the new Sarah. The new Sarah, right? But then
I'll watch it.
But then the new John Connor, Michael B. Jordan, face acting all the way through it. Michael B. Jordan, new Sarah. Come on. And he's slow at Creed. You know what I'm saying? He the only one.
Is he believable as like the savior of humanity? Like,
can't you see it? You can't see his screaming face now. You can't see how he gonna emote.
He too light skinned. Sorry.
He too light. He ain't mean enough.
All right, let's go. Let's move on, man. It's over. It's dead.
We're gonna move on, man. Hey, real quick before we move on from movies as a whole, how y'all feel about Marvel finally getting back the Hulk? How y'all feel about that?
If you smell what the Hulk is cooking, it's about time, bro.
For sure.
It was. I kind of felt like it was already writings on the wall from She-Hulk.
Yeah.
Marvel knew about this. Marvel was already hit.
And also in the show where his son came in. I forgot.
That was She-Hulk.
Oh, that's She-Hulk. Okay.
Yeah, See, you never saw it, right? You didn't watch the show, right?
I watched a little bit of it, but I ain't get all the way through it now.
Towards the end, Scar shows up. So like the Hulk son is on the joint, whatever, right? People was kind of mad at him. First of all, I get the gripes about the show, but I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed it because I looked at it as this was to be like, you know how you get comics. If you were to get like a She-Hulk comic, it would be like that. It wouldn't be necessarily part of the timeline. Just weird. It'll be like a Deadpool thing. It'll be like a weird episode.
I personally like She-Hulk as a character. I mean, I know a lot of people were upset saying it was too. I hate this term because somebody knows
too woke.
Too woke.
Too woke.
I'm not even gonna argue.
What is that?
It's too aware. It's too aware of itself.
Shit is wild, bro.
But I enjoyed it, especially I saw a couple episodes, especially when they brought Daredevil back, and I said, "Oh shoot, let's do it, let's."
And they gave us the proper Daredevil, bro.
Yes,
that's the proper Daredevil. Like that Daredevil was like, I believe he could actually fight like a Thanos level, like villain or something like that. Well, no, not Thanos, but like the niggas who.
I'm about to say he would die.
Hold on. Are you saying Ben Affleck is not the GOAT Daredevil?
I mean, the outfit was though, like that leather. That was fine leather. That was that was Fred. No, You're not gonna do Ben Affleck like that. That leather came
Nah,
fresh
man.
off a cow's ass. That's fresh off the
Nah,
cow's
man.
ass leather right
Ben Affleck Daredevil was trash.
Fresh.
there.
You
Boo.
saw, oh man, it's.
he
I
did
know,
give
like
us
as a
the
kid, I
black.
watched it like crazy. I was like, "Yo, this is great."
They gave us
Until
a
I saw
black
Real Deal, but I
kingpin,
was like,
bruh.
"Yeah, that was
They
terrible."
did. They
They gave
did.
us a
That's
black
true.
kingpin.
Michael Clark. I would say Michael Clark Duncan is one of my
He
favorite
did a good
Kingpin
kingpin.
characters. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But
Dude from what was that? 24. I think it was the show he was in. The one that played him in the Daredevil TV series.
oh, nigga said, hold on. You talking about King? You talking about
Yeah,
my man
yeah, the one that played
from
Kingpin.
Law and Order?
Law and Order. There we go. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm about to say
I don't
24.
know.
I'm
I
like,
thought he
hold
was
up.
24 too.
Yo, first of all,
Missing my
perfect.
shows up. It's all right.
He's a perfect
Oh, definitely.
guy. He's perfect
He
for that.
fits
He's
it.
the
Yeah.
perfect guy. They Kingpin. Like,
Mm.
and that did you watch? I won't obviously we don't care that much about the Hulk because we about to go into other stuff. You ever seen you watched the I'm about to say bow and arrow guy, Hawkeye.
Hawkeye.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
because
watched
like they gave him
I
they
didn't
get
see I ain't see his show though. I didn't.
okay. In the show, Kingpin shows up in the show, but they give Kingpin his powers in the show.
Mm.
So now you know how in the Daredevil
Wait,
show he
Kingpin have
wasn't
powers?
necessarily strong. Yes, he got hit. Yo, you
I
ain't
thought he
okay. That's a
was just a super huge dude. Like that's.
well his powers is more so that he's all the fat is supposed to be like all muscle. But that
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense in the real world. But I think they gave him this is my theory from the show because Hawkeye was supposed to lead into Echo. And
Mm.
Echo, the Kingpin plays a big part in that. That's her villain in that show. But the thing about it is, I think that the Kingpin, if you watch all the other Marvel shows,
Mm-hmm.
like Captain America and the Winter Soldier,
Mm-hmm.
is the power broker. I think the power broker gave Kingpin powers because
Oh.
remember he fought Punisher and he fought Daredevil. They're supposed to be the
Yeah.
same universe. He fought
Mm-hmm.
both of them. Those were regular dudes. And they whooped his ass. In
Yeah.
the Hawkeye joint, he got hit by a car and he just got the freak back up like it was nothing.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
He took
Yeah. 'Cause
arrows to the chest. He took arrows to the
I
chest, snatched him out.
I guess I just misheard because I always thought like with Kingpin, he was just a superly huge dude. Like he didn't have real powers, but he was like bigger than the average
Yeah.
person.
Oh
I
no,
know.
in the
So
comics he is.
yeah, okay, that's what I was like. And
Yeah,
honestly, even when he took his shirt off, like this dude's like ripped. He just looks big.
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's just
That's
like in
funny.
the
but
comics he is. In the comics he is, but I think you know how they flip things to make it a little bit more sense in the real world. Him just
yeah.
being so diesel that he looked fat
Now
don't really make sense.
Yeah. Yeah. What we about to do here, fellas? We'll go ahead and move on from the Hulk. We tired of talking about movies.
Cause
I know
fuck the
I
Hulk.
am.
That nigga ain't do shit for me. Fuck that
oh
nigga.
my bad. I had one
Hey,
point with the
hey,
Hulk.
don't do
My
that, man.
bad.
Hulk is a top 5 Avenger of all time.
Yo,
No,
yeah,
I was gonna
I
say
see
like
the
with the Hulk, like I wish they would. He could actually get into solo because the last solo film he had was '08.
the
Yeah, but
only
they had to get the rights back, I think, right?
yeah, that's the whole
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And the only way they can bring him into Marvel, only storyline I care about from the
Mm.
Hulk is World War Hulk. That's all I
Yeah.
want.
Planet
Let's do
Hulk,
it.
yeah.
I'm
And
for it. But
that
I
one,
mean, we kind of spoiled it already though with what was it?
Scar, bring
the
it back.
Planet
Shoot.
Hulk joint.
Yeah. No. Planet Hulk, just dope. First of all, let's go there. But we
Ragnarok.
kind of did that somewhat in
That was
live
Planet Hulk.
action.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we did somewhat live action with the last not the last, but Thor 3
Yeah.
Ragnarok. That's kind of
Yeah.
played into that to an extent. Which they didn't
Yeah.
explain how he got on the planet. They just said, yeah, he's there. But sure.
He flew in it. But it's
He's just here.
But see, the Planet Hulk is very important. But I said, like, reason I said they could probably do it, another theory or whatever, was
Mm.
like, okay, instead of having them like be responsible for his wife's death,
Mm.
make him feel like they're responsible for She-Hulk's death,
Mm.
and that makes him mad enough,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying, to wild
Mm.
out. Or Betty, something happened to Betty or whatever. make him wild, make him mad enough that he just gets so angry he cannot be contained.
Yeah.
Like something like that.
Yeah.
He's as long as he has, so he doesn't have to do the Planet Hulk thing because he's gonna switch things around anyway. I'm just saying for that one, I can see that happen. You know what I'm saying? Other than that,
Yeah.
Two
fingers up. He's shooting at you. That's 2 shots for the day.
Because I was gonna say, Disney, if you're listening, the only thing I want is Thunderbolt Ross being the Red Hulk. Please bring it to film.
Red Hulk gotta come.
And
Yeah, you gotta see the Red. Hey, yo, pause too. I said Red Hulk gotta come. But speaking of pause words and stuff, man. Speaking of pause,
perfect. That's perfect.
All right. So now for the pause worthy, if I remember correctly, because we're doing things off the cuff right now, because I don't have all my stuff in front of me. This is about the most pause worthy rap lyrics of all time.
Number 1 gotta be Biggie, bro.
Oh no, I promise you, I promise you, I got one worse than that. Go ahead. What's the Biggie lyric? You know what I'm saying?
Everyone knows
so bad. That nigga said,
"You find out I had to suck your
you
sucking your daddy what?
Sucking your daddy.
You sucking your daddy's what?
Now he's now in defense. What? In defense of Biggie, he got that from it was from Richard Pryor or something like that. It was a joke. So the whole idea of him saying that was because he was in reference to the joke.
I don't care who he
referenced matters, right?
It don't matter. That's not going on my pad to write.
No.
But it was like, yo, I'm just paying homage to a comedic genius. And I told y'all this in the bars because we all grew up, the people his age, grew up listening to this. Like, but back then, that was not pausable. Like, niggas was not pausing that. I'm sorry. Because niggas was rapping that bar, bro.
I would have been looking at everybody in the club back then.
Everybody.
What you say? Let me get my daddy away from y'all.
Like, the father, like, oh, hey, excuse me, sir. You shall not pass. You know
what you got though?
Okay, all right. This one was from a very well-known movie that we've all seen before and probably seen multiple times. It's a hood legend movie from the soundtrack of Belly. We have Sean. Yeah, we have Shauna Paul, and DMX. Here Comes the Boom. And in this bar, DMX politely tells someone that he will rip their butthole out of place.
I do remember that one. Yeah.
After saying motherfucker, so he's like meant to say that motherfucker, rip your butthole out of place. You know? Aggressively. So yeah. Biggie did say that you look so good that I would actually attempt fellatio on your
my
father.
Knees and do something.
Yeah. I would attempt the fellatio for your father, right? He said I would do that. DMX said, I'll rip your butt out of it. I'm physically going to pound it so hard. I'm gonna get in there. I'm gonna get all up in there.
The only thing is,
what about Bangkoks and Bangkok? Yeah, everybody remember that one?
All of this is pause, by the way.
Yeah,
hold on. Who that? I know that one, but who's that? Who's that one? I know that one. Luda, Bangkoks and Bangkok. Hold on. Luda has an excuse.
Okay.
I feel
at one point in time. No, I would need to hear your excuse.
because he didn't
give me your excuse.
No. I'm not. It's still pause, super pause, extra pause.
Yeah,
but he didn't actually say he would do whatever act he would do to cause that damage. So he could have.
You mean rip a butthole out of place? He said he can actually do that.
I mean, because LL Cool J had a pool stick in the movie and did boy dirty. So I'm saying you could do that in multiple ways.
Deflection. He's deflecting. No. The butthole was right here. It was right here. And then DMX
Pause.
Moved it out
I'm
of place.
talking about bones. Pause.
But hold on. Okay, Bangkok, right?
All right.
At one point in time, the colloquial term for vagina was cock.
Yeah.
In the South.
What? Wait, hold on. Wait, really?
Yes. In the South, if you listen to it, you would the idea of saying cock went for both. You can look it up. Google it. It's free. I'm telling you, in Urban Dictionary, it's in there. At one point, you can, if you listen to a lot,
I'm
Trick
looking
Daddy.
right now because
Look at Trick Daddy verses. They were saying cock.
Dude,
Devin the Dude.
that's
cock.
my guy.
And you heard Devin say it multiple times. Yes, cock was used to be a term. My cousin Vale said it all the time.
I saw it. I just saw it.
Yeah, take that pause away. Take that. Fast forward.
All right. Okay. Here we go then. What's my name? Because I never hesitate to put a nigga on his back.
You found the same list I found.
I don't think that deserve a pause. That's
true. Put him on his back now. He's on his back.
Can mean two things.
Yeah. I think this. First of all, this generation over pauses. They pause for every goddamn thing. They over pause.
I mean, if you said back in the day in the 90s, if you said blow a certain person, that means
I'm gonna blow him away. Does not mean that I'm about to be double fisting
it to shoot somebody. But now language is kind of shifted. It's different now. So,
it's different. It's different.
Everything's different.
From his context, I don't think it's pause worthy.
Yeah, never hesitated. Now, if he said lay him on his back and lift his legs, then yes, it's a whole different thing.
Did you do the missionary?
Never hesitate to put a nigga on his back and lift his legs.
Do him dirty.
I'm gonna do him dirty in his cheek. Yeah. Those are all pause-worthy bars.
Come on,
you know what I'm saying? DMX has habitually done this, bro. If you listen to DMX be saying some of them, DMX was ultra homophobic, but DMX was hella pause-worthy. The stuff he said. He talked like he was in prison.
Yes.
He was not in prison anymore, Damien.
Grimy, man. He was grimy. hey, look, that's how some of them NY dudes was. So look at Mike Tyson, man. Look at Mike Tyson. Hey,
that eat your children.
What?
I think Ghostface had a couple bars where you like, yo.
Cute.
He said, "I will freak you until I make you." He said, "Till you like it, bro."
That's what I'm gonna say. You can't skip that one. He said, "I'll freak you till I hear you like it."
Till you like it.
That's what
he called it the F word. Then he called it.
Yo. He said, "I'll fuck you till you like it."
He gonna call him the F word after you call him. Say you was gonna F him. You crazy.
And I love Wu-Tang, but what?
The torture tactics, the Wu-Tang torture tactics. He was like, I put you on the counter and spread your ass cheek and put it.
That's super explicit. Like, yo, we moving to porn territory.
He might have been like, yo, I put you on the counter, spread your ass cheeks, lube it up a little bit, rub you down.
Oh man!
Go get my friends to watch and grab a camcorder.
Here's one for you.
Pause.
Second round KO, but you ain't got the skills to eat a nigga ass.
Hey, yo,
we know who that is.
Yes.
Come on.
All right, that might win. That might win. The reason I say it wins is because he's saying that he is actually doing it and he's more successful in it than anybody else.
He said he's the best nigga in the world.
He's the best at it. That means there's been other people and they was like, you know what? Cannabis, you got this one. I'm not as good as eating ass.
I'm glad you knew who it was because we were all.
He was saying, there's no one out there who truly eats ass. The way I do. Pause. Everything's false. This whole conversation is false.
Hey, yo,
It's
that's
pause
crazy.
worthy.
It's a bunch of freak
But
balls out here, man. A
so
bunch of
so
freak
so
balls.
so can't hold before we go. Cannabis has the most pause worthy bar of all time.
I believe
I
it.
mean,
I
yeah,
don't.
that's fair.
He still, yeah.
You
He's
still
one.
you still think suckling your daddy Jones is worse than I eat ass so successfully I deserve an award.
No. To listen though, the only reason why I feel like Biggie's still number one is because he knows exactly what he's doing and saying. Can't listen.
But it's to get a
No,
girl.
listen. No, I don't care who it's to get. I'm not doing it. But listen. On Cannabis end though, he's like, yo, he's talking of, you know what he's trying to say, but it's like pause though, yo, bad words.
Yeah, you're like,
pause.
hey, bro, we were
Biggie, he
you know
knew
what I
those
mean?
combination of words, and what he was putting together was super pause.
Yo,
And he
Bi,
still decided to say it anyway. Get this man
Bi,
out of here.
I tried. I tried to bring these guys back, Bi.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? I tried. You know what I'm saying? I tried to fight for you, bro. They not having.
Yo, Biggie got it, yo.
Hey, we
Yeah,
love
I
you
have
too,
it.
Biggie. RP to the legend to
Like,
go,
We
all that, man.
definitely
always
great,
Hey,
one of the greatest
but that
storytellers
bar
in
right
hip
there,
hop,
bro,
man.
I don't care
That
who
one,
influenced you, where you got it from, what TV show, stand up
We'll
you saw. Do not
always
write it.
love
That's
Big
yeah.
crazy.
Papa.
Hey, and Diddy was like, ooh, he said that. Take that.
Take that. Hold up now, and come on. Take
Wait,
that.
hey, yo, I mean,
Take that.
there's always been rumors about your boy though, so I don't know.
He come dancing.
he probably made Biggie say it again. No,
All right.
say that.
Hold on. What did you?
Honorable mention it.
Hold on,
Honorable
sorry,
before we go.
what
Honorable
you say,
mention.
man?
Take that.
Take
Honorable mention. Take
honorable
that.
mention, man. Who's taking what, Diddy, man? Who's
That.
taking what, man?
Taking that. Taking
Oh,
that.
man.
Over and over again.
Speaking of people taking things, man, it's like the WWE out here. It's a bunch of whores walking around that don't want to be
Hey,
called
man.
whores, but just doing whore behavior.
What's all right? First of all, there
Whores
are
let the world
a
go
whore is a
down.
whore.
It's a whore.
There's a difference.
And I could say this because I'm a recovering used to be whore, so we could talk
See,
about
exactly.
it.
It's not gender specific. This is non-gender specific. A
Facts.
whore is a whore.
Facts.
Because we can start it off with one of the biggest male whores in basketball outside of Wilt the Stilt Chamberlain. All right, we got Shaquille.
Oh
Dang, I got to say
man.
that back. He might get it because
who
he got
you say Q? Who you say?
he got the package. He got the package out there.
Oh, Magic. Oh no, man. Magic had a slip up, man. Y'all know how
I
to
mean,
do it.
he got the package, but you know what I'm saying? He's doing well with it.
Yeah,
He put it on the
He ain't
mantle.
got
It's
it no
on the
more, man. That
it's
shit
on the
dead.
trap. Nah, that
Come
joint
on,
on the
man.
trophy shelf with the rest of his trophies.
Bro, Magic had a story, an interview on the news where he talked about how he smashed a woman in the office before actual meeting. Come on, man.
Gangster. What you talking about?
Yeah.
He's Magic Johnson.
Out here
Showtime.
thugging.
What I'm saying?
Whore.
Quick.
Lakers in the LA in the 80s when they on that booger sugar? What?
Come on, man. Stop
Whores.
playing.
All of them whores. And
They
you know
put
what I'm
that
saying?
spoon out. They put that spoon out.
Yeah.
Yo, niggas was wild, bro. Hold up.
Yo.
Niggas had all different types of like it'd be like I got a pencil and unroll the pencil and it'd be like a bunch of like they had weed, they had smoking like it had coke and like everything,
bro.
back in the day. But
Everybody
it was
had
all
a ready
whore.
nose.
Damn near.
Crazy.
Whore activities. Now, there's been a lot of whore activities. There's hence
Facts.
Whoremania.
Mhm.
As of recent, because like Magic and them, they're the legends. They got their stuff in the rafters. But you got the new rookies on the scene. We got Zion Williams coming out. Is Zion Williams or Williamson?
Williamson. Put some respect on that
Williamson,
man
yeah.
name. He a gangster.
That sounds more like a whore. Williamson sounds more whorish than Williams. So yes, okay. So Zion Williamson is out here whoring himself with some fine young ladies off of your various porn sites.
Yes.
We have Mariah Mills,
Yeah.
who's out here
Everybody
doing
see,
her thing in media.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever type of media she does is up to her. But then we
Yeah.
also have and she was literally doing her job, and then he tries to then whorish Zion Williamson decides to try to replace her because she was doing her gig with another fine young lady by the name of Rose,
Yes.
who happens to be a previous employee of a fine establishment called Ghetto Gaggers.
Yes.
Oh,
All right.
was she now? I did
Yeah,
not know that part.
yeah.
Okay.
She was part of Ghetto
All right.
Gaggers alumni.
I didn't know that even still existed. God damn, we
Yeah.
go back to early 2000s on this one. Okay.
That's
There we
DVD
go.
era, fellas. That's DVD
Yeah.
era.
Yeah, exactly. That's all I'm like, okay.
And she also was a former employee of a reality show by Joe Budden alumni, called they Flip the House, Flip the Script, Queen's Flip.
Okay.
Oh yeah, facts. Shout out
So
to
she
Queen
used to be
Split
she was
Gangster.
yeah, she was also in that. She was employee there. And then she met up with Zion Williamson, and she was now an employee of him because she got an 18-year job with the baby. That
It's an 18-year job, bro.
she got an 18-year career. She got a career. She just signed an 18-year contract with Zion Williamson. You know what I'm saying? She's a professional.
The-
These people are doing their job. Zion Williamson's out here horn.
Yo.
Because horn, like he's just throwing his away.
Hey yo, it's nothing worse than a young whore with money.
Yes,
Yeah.
Nothing worse.
yes. A young
But-
whore's money shall part.
Shout out to him though, man. He living his best life, man. Let's shout out to him. Hey, he know though. He I don't think he don't know yet it's a mistake. But I don't even say it's a mistake because he probably is happy with that. Know what I'm saying? But Mariah probably making his life hell behind the scenes though for sure.
Oh yeah, she was on Twitter going crazy.
You see text messages, right?
Right? Yeah, I seen all that. Yeah, for sure.
Yo,
So I can only imagine behind the scenes.
That woman was mad, like legitimately mad.
Hey, I got a question though. Which one
right,
of them rap bars you think he told Mariah Mills? Which one you think he told her that
I
you?
said the DMX line, bro.
No, he definitely told Mariah nobody eat ass like him, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, bro.
Nah, he hit her with that Biggie line. Y'all don't know how much simping he doing out here. He hit her with the Biggie line.
Hey yo, forget the simp. My boy is cashing out, bro. She was dropping those screenshots of him sending bread, bro. She was talking about she was, bro, crazy.
$100,000 a month.
Yes,
bro.
Just to smash,
bro.
$100,000 a month.
I already realized marriage.
That's more than all of her films she's done.
Yeah,
but yo, niggas is cheap, bro.
I mean, that's you right.
We would do like us in a single world would work for way less than that. Nobody's that. We ain't even thinking.
Hey, bro, he overpaid, bro. Don't give her credit, bro. He overpaid, bro. don't give her no credit, bro. He could have definitely got something look way better for way less. He is wilding.
That's fact.
But chef, bro, look at this though. I'm gonna put this out there. Y'all can run with me or not.
Let's go.
Dudes are that lame. I'm sorry, we are.
Yeah,
we are.
We ain't got no personality outside of what we got. We cheat. We just happy to be there. Come on, bro.
Like you okay. You get let's say, all right, I'm prove how cheap we are. who is like Leslie Jones. Leslie Jones is not traditionally attractive. No. She's not traditionally attractive. Right?
I give Leslie Jones the works.
Exactly.
Probably.
But how? But hey, look. What's your asking price for Leslie Jones?
Is she
$0 because the connection is like crazy.
We work for cheap.
What? I ain't gonna lie. It all depends. How long has it been? What's my drought level?
Right.
Oh, your drought level? Your drought level?
Right. Yeah.
It's been
a minute. Shit.
It's been 4 years. It's been 4 years.
Oh shit, she getting it for free.
Good question. Good question.
Bro.
Because you know we only as good as our options, so that's a fact.
Is it?
Okay. So for free 4 years, so 6 months. 6 months, and and you not killing it out here financially. So you need the dough.
Oh, I need
How
the
much
money.
you need the money? So what is? I'm trying to figure out a way to make you ask for money because most like I said, we cheat.
Because here's the thing: is that even if I try to shoot a big price
Who's
out
really
there,
messed up?
there's a motherfucker who's cheaper than me. Somebody gonna do it
There's
for
not
nothing.
nobody out here.
That's the thing.
Like, hold up, I'm sitting there trying to think. Right, literally,
Mhm.
women can you ask a woman say like, what's a guy here you would not smash for a certain amount of money, and they could probably pull somebody up.
That's a
I'm
fact.
literally thinking. I'm naming chicks in my head. I'm like Roseanne. I'm like, I smash.
Yo, there was a running thing
Um,
that motherfuckers would get Oprah pregnant for just
Right.
to get the money, bro. Like,
but see, I would smash Oprah like if Oprah was like regular.
Hey, yeah.
Oprah
Fact.
can
there
still
you
get it.
go.
Yeah.
It's
Exactly.
technically. I mean, I'm not like I said. I'm not. I'm just literally there is no woman that you could probably think of. Like you gotta be like you gotta go to like
No,
you gotta
she
think
gotta be
Ursula.
like,
We gotta think about we got fictional.
bro. People will
I
still give Ursula the business
I
depending
smash
on
her.
the
She got a
situation.
fat. She got some fat tentacles,
Oh,
bro.
she is
Them
squid
tentacles
chick.
fat. She
Hey,
thick
yo,
as
she
heck,
a
yeah.
squid chick. She might got some. Like, she might got some moves on me, bro.
Bro, she gonna ink on you, bro.
Yeah.
Chill out.
Yeah,
That
what the
ink on
suction
you,
is
bro.
like.
Chill
You know
out.
what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Look, man, I just come to realize as men,
We cheap and disgusting.
we're super cheap, we're super awkward. We really don't like women like that unless we're smashing. Really, that's a whole nother subject. We want to get into that.
Bro, she could have got us for some. She could have got us for 2 hot pockets and some chips
Yo, when they
and a
have the
Fago.
dollar menu at McDonald's, is how much it costs to get a dude. I'm
A
sorry.
4 for 4.
That's it.
You go buy. Matter of fact, you on a date with a chick that you cannot stand. That's better. That's a better question. You on a date with a girl that she has just been getting on your nerves the entire date. But
Yep.
then like y'all go to get something to eat, and she say, you know what? I don't even really want nothing that crazy. Let's go to Wendy's. You go to Wendy's, did she offer to pay for your 4 for 4?
Mm,
She can smash that night.
that's a
Yeah.
fact.
She
You
can
get
still get it. Cause you gonna be like, yo, man, your date was crazy, but she bought dinner. That was crazy, man. She paid for
yo.
dinner.
First of all, we all done smashed women that we couldn't stand. Like, stop it.
Yes,
We all have. Right
Oh
now,
yeah,
you can
that's a
recollect
fact.
somebody you did not like, and
That's
you
a
like,
fact.
yes,
I did that.
That's why that when your mind
absolutely.
clear after, you ready to get up out of there.
You know, now you remember
that
why you
that
don't like her.
that post nut clarity. You like, oh yeah,
Yes,
that's right.
It's over.
she be talking.
Hey
You just
man,
mad at
I used to make this joke that like everybody had that one when they were younger and they were on the prowl, they had that one guarantee in their phone. They didn't really call her like that unless it was an emergency. Break
Yeah,
class in case of emergency. She always gonna come through.
the
Right.
mother of my child.
Goddamn.
That boy, wow.
Yo.
Here comes another one.
You know what? That's fair. Because for my
I'm
oldest,
podding. I'm only podding.
I'm
This is
only.
podding. This is
I'm just
podding.
saying,
I'm
Warning.
just saying stuff.
Warning.
I'm just saying stuff. This is all podding. I'm only
All for
podding.
clicks and laughs. All
This is
for
all for
clicks
I'm,
and
clicks.
I'm serious them
laughs.
up.
This is all for
It
clicks and
gotta be
All
laughs.
a
for
rough circumstance for me
This
to
is
come
entertainment.
all.
through again, bro.
To all the real people out there, we're sorry.
Yeah,
This is for clicks and
anybody
laughs
out there,
only.
my bad. But in reality, I meant that. But it's all good.
I'm just
Hey
saying,
man. So
man.
right now, the people that's going on as far as who got the title for Whoremania right now until next time we see some horse behavior.
There's one more thing. One more
Oh,
thing I
who
forgot
that?
all about. To see, it's not only are the whores like loving, but the whores is fighting because
Mhm.
Jocelyn Hernandez,
Gangster.
with at
Yo,
the Floyd
so
Mayweather fight,
Mm-hmm.
was knocking out more than Floyd Mayweather.
Mm-hmm.
She was
yeah,
swinging on everybody and
Mm-hmm.
got arrested.
Mm-hmm.
She beat up some chick. I don't even know who she is. Some chick
I
named
forgot her name, but I did see it. Shoot,
yeah,
I
some
can't remember.
random some some random
Yeah.
Instagram whatever.
Damn, she
Somebody.
almost got in a fight with what's that mixed chick name? The one who used to date Kanye back in the day?
Amber
Oh, Amber
Rose.
Rose.
Amber
But
Rose. She
but
almost got
people
in a fight with
now
her.
no, they say they fought. They fought.
They
Oh, they
fought.
did. Okay,
But they said that now is because BET got the footage right.
Mm-hmm.
And they had it on BET Plus. Now they would put it out, but the college that they was at, they doing like this College Hill thing. The
Mm-hmm.
college
Yeah.
they was at was like, yo, don't put that footage out because we don't want the college to look bad.
Right.
So I get that. So they said they fought though, but people said, well, Amber is saying that she won. Now people are saying that Amber Rose is very big. She's not small at all, and she's also thorough.
She's super
Like she
tall.
got a
Yeah.
reputation. Like she got a reputation for whooping ass.
Oh, she throw hands. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
That's
so-
that side coming out. I feel it.
But then I see the footage of Jocelyn. Their back muscles.
Hey, I don't care what nobody said, man.
Hey,
you
that's
lock
that-
Amber
that's that
Rose
Caribbean
and
on her,
Jocelyn
though,
in the
bro.
room. I'm putting money on Jocelyn.
Yeah,
I'm
because
t-
Jocelyn
I-
bring
you
that
saw how she
Caribbean
beat up-
energy.
Yes. You see her beat up Stevie? Remember when she beat
Yeah.
Stevie up on the couch?
DB.
And
Yeah, I
yeah,
do.
Stevie. Yeah, she. Well, I saw that. This her form. I'm speaking purely off the form because she got on top of him in the back muscles. Like you can't see mine is on fat, right? But it's like the back muscles, like right here. When she was getting it in it was just like she was stinging them like over and over again. I saw it. She was just. It won't this. You know how girls, some girls hit like this.
Yeah.
Her
Yeah.
fist come like this. Like she
Oh.
she put her thumb in the right place when she punched. Like she
she throwing jabs and haymakers. Okay, cool.
Yeah, if you saw the footage, she was slapping. She was slapping the bouncers. She slapped literally anybody. She slapped some random girl who was just walking away.
Gangster.
Like the girl was just walking away, and Jocelyn slapped her. But then when the girl got mad and turned around, Jocelyn was mad that she got mad because she slapped her and started to go over. Oh, you mad? And she went in and sure, she slapped the security guard who tried to hold the other girl back. She was just slapping everybody, yo.
She was on that spoon.
Damn.
I can see, yeah, that's definitely coaching.
Man.
No, I hope not. Though.
If they say she wasn't, imagine if she was. Imagine how strong that Jocelyn would be.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Avengers level.
Yeah.
Hey man, right? We got some right here called the Takeover. What we got going on?
Okay, now the Takeover is this is another sports conversation.
Okay.
We're talking about the Saudis. The Saudis have been buying up. They started off in golf. They basically bought golf.
Mm-hmm.
They straight up bought golf, and then they've been basically buying up like soccer clubs. Now the Saudis, they've been buying up soccer clubs. Now are they trying to get into the soccer world? Now when it comes to money, literally nobody has more than. If you talk about Game of Thrones, them niggas is the Iron Bank. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what they are. They throw billions of dollars around like it's nothing. They offered Tiger Woods. Now, and this is crazy. Tiger Woods turned down this offer because they tried to get him to come before they bought what's the golf joint now? What's the golf thing called? What's it called?
A PGA.
PGA. Before they bought PGA, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they told all the golfers to not take the deals because they're saying, for loyalty, we don't want them like teaming up with terrorists or whatever, right? Terrorist funded, whatever, right? And this is the PGA is telling all these golfers. They offered Tiger Woods like what $700 to $800 million to sign with them, and they told him no, so he didn't do it. Then a couple months later, they sell it to them, the same people. A couple months later, he turned down $1 billion. I'm talking about murder on my mind, bruh. That's how you know that Tiger Woods he really ain't black, because ain't nowhere in the world Like he said that whole Cablinasian thing. That's a real thing. He really
I
is
believe it.
Cablinasian because there's no way that I'm taking quietly. I'm on screen like Keith Lee, nigga. Like this. Like you cost me $800 million. I'm not quiet.
Right.
But he's quiet right now. He ain't saying anything. But they bought PGA, and they got the money. They had enough money to buy a golfing franchise. You think they ain't got enough money to buy a bunch of goddamn football players when their contracts is over?
Yeah.
Like you telling them to re-up? No, don't go. Who's killing it in football right now?
Pat Mahomes.
Yeah, there's a
So
lot of that.
let's say Pat Mahomes' contract is up, right? And the Saudis want to get into football. They got enough money to buy. They got enough money to start a league. They don't even got to buy the NFL, so they can just start their own league. Because the NFL, the owners be hard pressed to keep people out. So cool. We start our own goddamn brand here. We got enough money to lobby against or whatever Congress may say, and we damn sure got enough money to start a league. We get Pat Mahomes as our first draft pick over here.
Won't happen.
Why not? Why not?
Because I don't think that. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have like lucrative deals to make moves like that, but at the same time, it's the platform.
$1 billion.
Like Pat Mahomes having $1 billion in that. Pat Mahomes
$1 billion.
Pat Mahomes can have that $1 billion in that no-name league playing where? Where are you gonna be playing?
In America.
In America is somewhere where he probably, but at the same time, if he's getting $500 million here with the NFL, plus endorsements, plus everything else he's getting from just being
$1 billion.
He's gonna be good. He's gonna be good.
So the only argument I'll have against is that people with money have always tried to get into the NFL, and they've been like, nah, dog. Like everybody's favorite.
That was Trump. That was Trump and Vince McMahon.
Yeah, DT and Vince McMahon have all been excluded from the NFL, and they're like, "Nah, dog, we ain't having."
They don't have enough money.
The only people that could compete with the NFL is college football, and that's it.
And they get okay. All right, so
even college football is going to change because of those rules where they can now market off their name.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. They paying their players now, so they good.
So if we recruit them, so we can't get. So you saying we can't get none of the stars? We can't get into the stars right now unless we get all the stars. So we can't get all.
The only people you could get is the ones that's in the XFL and things of that sort. You could pay them more money to.
What about the
backups? Know what I'm saying?
What about the college people?
College people, people coming straight out of college, if they know they got a shot in the NFL, they going to NFL. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they go to NFL.
But
so it's the prestige. So it's the prestige more than the money.
Facts.
Yeah.
It's being a part.
Because, but the thing is like because it's the prestige and the money and plus the brand later on because people like Shannon Sharp still bank on their time in the NFL.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Cause at the same time, it's like, yo, you could say you go. We got the prime example, the NBA. You got plenty of overseas leagues. You could be 12-time champion over there. Nobody gives a damn. You a 12-time champion in the NBA. You are super Hall of Fame. You might be the logo.
Oh yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
Jimmer Fredette was balling over in China.
Yes, going nuts. Like, dropping 50. Nobody cared.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is the culture of sports in America is different, right? It's not necessarily a situation of can I buy you?
Right.
I have to earn you, right? So the situation would be then that you do start off the league starting from college because I'll tell you one thing. A lot of people got a lot of skill, and they probably can't make it to. They can make it to the NFL, but that money will convince a lot. It may not get all of them, but it's gonna get a few. And it only takes us for one. If you get one really good person to come over there because of the money, you're gonna start to get a trickle effect. So we start a slow moving league to basically go against NFL. Then what happens then?
It also depends on how popular that sport is over there. So. The NFL itself has tried to bring NFL to like Europe and places like that. It just don't. It don't pop.
They have games in Mexico every year.
Okay, what about basketball? Basketball or baseball?
Nah, because
baseball I don't see.
Yeah, honestly, baseball for sure is already too international. Like
Yeah.
So
If
baseball
you're
is a
the
better chance
Saudis,
you actually could do that.
yeah, definitely. But if you're the
Yeah.
Saudis and you want to get money, get into
Mhm.
soccer or AKA football.
Yeah. The real
If you can
football.
get to actual football, you
Yeah.
good. That's
Yeah.
where the money comes from.
So they don't.
Because
So basically, they
outside the
probably don't even
U.S.,
see a need to even do it
yeah, but outside the
because
U.S.,
yeah,
soccer is where it is.
Yeah.
That's where all the money and all the players and big known players
yeah.
play actual football.
And
So they
after
don't. So
soccer is
they.
baseball.
So they don't even. They don't even do it. Then they don't even care.
They don't touch the NFL if you're looking for money.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Basketball.
the NFL is not a good place to try to compete.
And their owners is the worst to work with.
What about basketball? To put a button on it. What about basketball? What would they do? Is that possible?
So
It's
international
still the
basketball is
NBA.
okay,
Different.
but compared to the NBA, it's not the same. No.
It's different.
So
That's
y'all don't
why a
think
lot of
there's
those
no
players come over.
competition? Y'all think
Dog,
there's no competition for the
No.
NBA or for any American sports in America?
dog.
It's dead.
No,
Allen
not
Iverson, bro,
really, because that's
himself went to China, bro, and played ball. He had people walking everywhere, big crowds of people, like he
That's
was the
China
man.
though.
But listen,
yeah.
he was the man. But at the same time, whatever he did over there does not compare to Philly. You know what I'm saying? The
It's the
76ers
same
is
with
the
like
prestige, like
it's the same
crazy.
with like Stephon Marbury. Stephon was
Yes.
what, averaging 40, 50-point games.
Yes. Yo,
Like, come on,
Dwight
man.
Howard, bro, is over there dropping 30, 30,
That-
and 30.
But that nigga playing,
That's
that
what
nigga
I'm
out there
saying.
playing against Kim Jong Il and stuff like that. It's not the same thing.
Exactly. So it's just not the same
It's
type of
not the
thing.
same.
And
They're not
it's
gonna look at
like
it the same. They're gonna be like, bro, you
Yeah.
playing against, like, stop it.
kids. Like, come on, stop playing. You playing against us. Us
Because
three playing
then
against
like the NBA is also taking the people from overseas. Look at Jokic, you know what I'm saying? Look at Donnie,
Okay,
like
yeah.
they taking all them. So it's like
But
if they had
they
that
only
big money
taking
like that, they'll keep their best players in their country.
yeah, they only taking the best players from over there because that's where you got that. That's where you got Dirk. That's where you got
Right.
like Ginobili. All those
Right.
players like that all came from overseas.
Facts.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah, but we can put a button on that though. We good.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. But we also got something here. We
I'm
got
about to say F the Saudis, but I don't want no problems.
Yeah, you gotta get this shut down first.
Bro,
First
I'm
few
talking about
days,
I'm sitting there on the screen with a bag over my head and stuff. I'm just like trying to explain it. Like I was just joking, bro.
Nah,
It was,
they gonna rewind it back. And they be like, no, they part of a conspiracy.
yeah.
So what y'all got going on as far as 10 foil hats?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked.
Oh boy.
I'm ready to sit back and listen to these.
Okay. All right. So.
He put the hat on.
Oh, you got a full.
Right.
Okay, let's go.
All right. So. All right. Now this is my 10-4 hat conspiracy, right?
What you got going on, man?
All right. Now, do you guys believe that the music industry has decided to kill off the growth of hip hop? Like, do you think they decided they basically say, you know what? Because we've had at least hip hop itself has made at least 4 separate billionaires.
Okay.
Like we have Puffy, we have Jay-Z, we have Rihanna, kind of hip hop, you know what I'm saying, whatever, but it's more so like off the branch of it. And you have Kanye West. At least at one time he probably was.
Is he
might not. He might not be that no
Hmm.
more. He's crazy, so he's lost his freaking mind. He's a nutty guy. He's a nutty guy. You know what I'm saying? So like he probably, you know what I'm saying, he don't got that no more, mate. But everybody else, like we don't have any more labels that are owned by black people that are like making money in hip hop anymore. Like you're not making a new Puffy. It's not a new Puffy. It's not a new Baby. It's not a new anything. Everything has just been they keep getting all these rappers now who don't know anything about business.
I think they're trying to build I won't say they're trying to build. I think some actual hip hop figures is trying to build as far as being the next, Cash Money or No Limit, things of that sort. Like as far as Yo Gotti, he got a good camp over there. Glorilla, Moneybag Yo, know what I'm saying?
They're
Like
not new. They not new.
they not
Yo
new.
Gotti been around since like what 2000
Yeah,
what?
yeah, facts. They
Yeah,
not
he's been
new.
around for a
I
minute.
mean,
Yeah.
they trying to get dirt there. I mean,
QC is probably the newest label,
they not new
right?
though.
They're not even new.
Yeah,
And
so right.
but do you ever see any of them getting to that level of influence and money? I think they got a cap on it, and not even just that. Also, be going to like the content that gets created.
For sure.
Like now, when
Mhm.
there is so much now me, I'm a digging in the crates kind of guy.
Mhm,
I look for music.
mhm,
Like one of the purple somebody that I really like right now is Tizo Touchdown.
mhm.
I don't know who that is. I do, but he's super creative.
Yeah.
His music is dope. You probably seen he had something that went viral a few years ago, or whatever. You
What state he
probably
from?
seen him. Um, dang, I want to say he's from Atlanta, but I'm not entirely
Mhm.
sure.
Okay.
But
Okay.
he's like his like he's a weird dude. Like
Mhm.
he got like nails in his hair. He does
Mhm.
like variations of hip hop, and then he does like singing, like he does like rock. He does a lot.
Right.
It's all
Right.
kind of like wherever he drops stuff is
He's just an
always something
artist.
different.
He's just an
Okay.
artist.
All right. Yeah, you're
Facts.
an artist. Yeah.
Very good
Like
person.
okay.
But I had to dig for that. For
Mhm.
everybody else, you get a specific genre of rap. Everything like you have. When last time you heard somebody influence? He say anything that wants you to do something positive. You haven't seen that in a long time. The growth
Yeah.
of hip hop got stunted at one particular point, and it never went anywhere further past that. Other genres of music, like right now, they say as of recent that there hasn't been a number one hip hop album or hip hop song, single or whatever, in about a year or so. And hip hop was literally trending to be the number one genre of music. It is right now.
Yeah.
But is it like is it growing? I feel
I
like
don't,
it stopped. It's
yeah.
not dead. It's just not growing.
Yeah. I don't think. Yeah. Yeah. I could agree with that. I don't think it's dead, but it's definitely not growing. I mean, especially when everything's being recycled, they keep reaching back. It's more samples than anything now. Number one, number two, the content is still the same. If anything, growing is what we're doing now. Cause you
It's
got
stunning.
this is what's growing. Know what I'm saying? Like at the
Yeah,
end of the day,
podcasting.
yeah. Like being creators. Know what I'm saying? That's being more pushed than anything. I mean, especially when it comes to these pop artists and everything like that. Like, look at the charts. Like they said, hip hop ain't had a number one this whole year. That's the highest in like
Exactly.
30 years. That's crazy.
But hold on,
So
let me make it even worse. Let me make it even crazier. Like the
okay.
whole AI situation
Hmm.
and how, as of recent, all the record labels and stuff, or not even just record labels, but like these companies come in and they're buying people's their discography.
Hmm.
They're buying
Okay.
all of it up. And so now you got a situation where you had companies coming in before the AI stuff even touched down. You got all these people coming in, they've been buying all this music and stuff, buying all the rights to all these lyrics and buying all this stuff like that, right? You have AI that can take all those things and make a separate song. It can
Yep.
even replicate because nobody has contracts to say I can't use certain things like this. Like how the AI can do it, it can replicate your voice. So you're
Right.
not actually using that person's voice. So the
Hmm.
legalese or whatever might not even cover that. It might do.
Right.
Who knows? But the legalese for it might not cover the fact that you can literally synthesize somebody's voice
Yeah.
or whatever. Right. So
Yeah.
like you could basically X out the artist. You got all the greatest rappers that ever existed, all their lyrics, all their music, all their production. You own all of that. You can twist and turn all these beats and stuff like that. You got a whole generation that's disconnected from hip hop. Like
Yep.
they like rap. They don't know nothing about hip hop, but they
That's a
know
fact.
rap,
Yeah.
and rap is considered hip hop. But the actual thing that kind of tied us into it is that it's not there no more.
Oh yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
So now, and all they want to do is have something that's dope and I can dance to because they
Hmm.
took all the conscious rap out of it. That's to say, you don't hear anything about no positive anything. Remember, tinfoil hat, so I'm tripping right now, but just
Yeah.
roll
Yeah.
with me.
I agree. I agree.
So
I mean,
in this
yeah.
situation, yeah. So I'm saying in this situation, you xed out the soul of hip hop, and now I
Hmm.
just have this. I won't have. There's no more growth. There's no more people to fight me on this. The people who have not sold their discographies are billionaires.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And people that don't really mean anything. They got all the big dogs. Wayne sold his discography.
Mm.
You know how many
Okay.
mixtapes this nigga, that was music he done
Hey
dropped?
man, hey yo,
Yeah.
especially in the early 2000s when I was in college, yo, he helped me through that. But
And all of the music nowadays, for the most part, is based off Lil Wayne's music. It can stop. You don't have to progress music any further. We can literally stay in this genre right here. These kids don't care, and their kids don't care, and care less and less and less. We can keep going with this, chop it up, and I don't have to do anything because the growth of the genre is done. We
Yeah.
run this now.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
it kind
yeah.
of goes.
They find it replaceable for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
I
it kind
think
of
it's
goes back
it.
to what we were talking about with film. Is like once you lose the artistry of it, it kind
Yeah.
of dies eventually. It's like it's a slow death, but it eventually dies out.
Yeah, 'cause I
Now,
don't
what
want
I would
nobody coming in
say,
here doing anything.
yeah, but I would say is that hip hop has expanded overseas,
For
especially like
sure.
Korean culture
Yes.
and places like
Yes.
that.
Korean drill and
Yeah.
all that. Yeah.
Hey yo,
And if they
like
want to sell over here, who they gotta talk
yeah,
to?
I mean, because
Yeah.
just think about this, like
They ain't talking to
K-pop.
Diddy.
No, hell. But like K-pop is just R&B from
Yeah.
the 90s and 2000s, but Korean.
I mean, yeah,
That's all it is.
they already stole our stuff. Over
Yeah.
in the East, everything in the East, you know what I'm saying, is some stolen stuff from the West.
Fact.
Yeah.
They got the
And
ingenuity, we got the creativity.
yeah. But I also think is that what happened, like when it comes to hip hop, especially rap, I think people lost their social consciousness. And let me explain. I'm gonna run with you because when we think about rap overall, it was built and hip hop over is built out of revolt. You're graffitiing because you're revolting against the machine. You're rapping about the things that's going on in your community. You're having these. You're breakdancing to express yourself, so on and so forth. We lost that.
Right.
So
I'm sorry. I've been thinking about nigga that he man. You be like,
hey, yo, people forget about breakdancing and how that is a part of hip hop culture.
Yeah.
We forget about it. We all used to try to do the word back in the day. Don't try to play me.
I definitely did. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely did.
That's what I'm saying. So, but I think as time went on, we just accepted what was going on. So we don't have that in our spirit anymore. So the culture's dead.
Yeah.
Now you go to other countries, they're dealing with the stuff that we dealt with in the 90s and even now, but we just don't have an argument for it. But they're dealing with that now. So they have the ability to continue that type of culture over there, though.
Yeah. Well, shoot. I mean, I don't know what y'all be. Okay, so so maybe it all checks out there. They are purposely killing it all because then they fully own it. The most profitable music genre right now, hip hop. They fully own it because we don't. They push it out all the way out. Because now you just got you got to find it on the underground. You got to go back to the underground to find your stuff.
Yeah, you gotta get to people who you don't know about, and you gotta listen to their stuff. Like I ain't gonna lie, like one of my favorite artists is Smoke DZA, and every time he comes out with something, I don't even smoke weed like that, but I listen to all his music anyway. So it's like, you know, so I'm like, okay, cool, I'm a jam that stuff. But like mainstream artists,
yeah, there's only a few mainstream I listen to right now anyway. So
that's true. I listen to a few mainstream ones, but I'm not even trying to diss them at all.
That's a fact.
This isn't to diss them at all, right? It's just more so I just see how they're aiming because like you can have like I listen to Griselda, right? Now when I tell you all of them niggas rap about everything I don't do. I ain't never sold a key.
I never do. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't never get shot in the head. Now I got cerebral palsy. None of that stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not that. That's not my life. Do I love listening to it? Absolutely. Am I gangster as hell while I'm listening to Griselda? Did I just flip a bird? Yes.
One of the best singles I've heard.
Yes. I'm flipping birds.
Right.
I feel like I could do it. I ain't doing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Can I chop a brick? down into
Wait.
nickel-sized bags and affect the community? Yes.
Hey, did I hear the track? Absolutely. In reality, I don't know. Maybe
No.
what's the brick look like? I don't know. You know what I
Right.
mean?
I am a notoriously bad drug dealer. Okay.
Absolutely. I go over there. Oh, you want a dime? I end up getting way too much. It's like,
Yeah.
no, fam. I said a dime. Yeah, this is it, right?
Yeah. This weighs about
absolutely.
as much as a dime weighs. That's how we do it, right? It's how much the dime weighs.
It's the size of a
They'll
dime.
be like, yes, absolutely, sure.
Yeah.
You know, like, okay, yeah.
Yo, I just bought my first. Dude, I just bought my first ounce. He'd be like this big. We got a whole ounce right here, dude. I'm about to hit the block.
Whatever. It'd be like I don't want to see the Boondocks, but that moment with shit. Thug Nipsey had to sell
Gangsta-licious?
crack.
Oh,
yeah.
Thug Nipsey. Yeah.
He had to sell crack. And say, excuse me, I'll like return this crack because it's burnt. Like,
Because it's
what?
It's burnt up.
It's burnt around the edges.
He burnt my crack.
That's crazy.
It came pre-smoke.
Me trying to sell drugs. That's not my game. I know what I do. It's
Let's
all
get out of
good.
here. No more 10-4. Let's get out of here.
No
Yeah,
more. What we got here, man?
What we moving to? What we on to next? We're on to the next one. On to the next one.
The takeover, man. Did we do this already?
Yeah, we did the takeover. We did the takeover.
We did Pause Worthy already.
Yeah,
We
did
did
we cover them all?
Whoremania already.
We
We
did them
did
all?
Rider Strike already. We did Arnold already. We did
on.
10 Fool already.
Hold on, I'll be right with
Our own conspiracies too. Like, Chef, what you got, bro?
Oh man. My conspiracies, man. You right. Let me go back to conspiracy. I'm still saying on Pause Worthy. Y'all excuse me, people.
Trying to close this out early.
Oh yeah, you're right. Cause I ain't hear my boy Q's conspiracy either.
my fault. My fault.
I don't know. Hey.
Yeah, let's go. It's better.
Here we go. All right. Do I got one?
Do I have? I'm gonna go with this one. It's gonna be funny because Chef, you in Georgia.
Yeah.
So Tyler Perry is trying to take over the black entertainment, everything.
I believe he is.
Well, he got BET, but he also has VH1.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's just more platforms for him to put his productions on.
All hours.
The time.
Yeah.
Hello.
I think he's done with Medea. Outside of reruns,
you think he's done with Medea?
I think he's done.
Nah. You know what? You know what's crazy?
Look, we gonna have Medea go to space. Medea runs for president. Medea goes overseas.
Medea and Fast and Furious.
Look, I'm telling you, we gonna have Medea.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, my bad. Did I do it right?
No, man. I just think he just wanted to. I feel like he wanted to buy it back, especially BET, because I don't even think it was owned by anybody black at the time.
No, Viacom bought that joint.
Yeah, so it's like I just think he wanted to just bring it back to the community on that standpoint, and just like you said, he already had his production on BET, but on VH1 now he can have more shows up there. I really think, like, as far as Medea is concerned, like, those are just more outlets for him to shoot, like, to throw the reruns out. But as far as anything new, I don't know.
I think this is a reaction to the Boondocks.
Yes.
What you mean?
Oh,
because
bro, I do remember that.
They did an episode on that. They did an episode on.
They did do an episode.
Medea,
I remember that.
And they did one on BET. They did one on BET. And they did one on that
BET
one.
episodes.
I feel like this is beef.
This power move is because of you, Boondocks.
Yeah.
Hey, if you run with it, there's 3 episodes. There's 2 BET episodes, and there's 1 on TP overall.
Oh,
man. Winston Jerome.
We're talking with the CeeLo Green character or whatever.
Episode called
chill out.
Pause. I don't know if did you see it, season 3?
I think I
Season
did
three.
see that episode. I
Yeah,
don't
so
remember.
That's the last season.
there's an episode called Pause where there's a TP stand-in called Winston Jerome who's doing a play.
Oh, Tyler Perry got you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, I know
Doing a
exactly
play
what you're talking
in Woodcrest. Yeah.
about. With the pink shirt,
Yeah,
on and
facts,
everything like
facts.
that.
Oh, I remember now.
And they was going crazy on that episode.
They went hard against TP, bro. Now,
Yeah.
granted, okay, I'm gonna say this. This is one only thing I'm gonna say positive about TP. I feel that people misunderstand his dramas. I feel if you look at his dramas like comedies, they're way better. So, like the one he dropped on, I'm serious, bro. Like if you look at Temptation, and you look at what's the one he dropped on Netflix that one time? Shit, I can't remember the name. But there's one he dropped on Netflix. If you look at those as comedies, they're way better. And
like,
it makes
like was it Temptation? It wasn't Temptation, was it? Was that Tyler Perry?
Temptation is the one he had with like Jornay, which was like what was the name of that play he made? That shit. I haven't seen
Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
No, not that one. I don't know with Diary though, but
Diary of Somebody's Pain.
Nah, I got it way worse than this.
What's up?
Okay,
this is worse. This is the worst thing.
All right.
Tyler Perry conspiracy for me is that he freaking knows that his stuff is terrible. Absolutely. But he does it on purpose because he knows that his terrible stuff is what people like. He knows like my mom loves Tyler Perry stuff, right? Like my mom has terrible taste in movies and TV shows. She's terrible at this stuff, right? There's a bunch of people who have like terrible taste in like TV and stuff like that. They watch this stuff, like they want to see it back. My sister loves watching, excuse me, like she'll watch a movie like Love on a Bullet or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? She likes those movies, right? You know what I'm saying? Like the movies that be on like Tubi and stuff. Chef's Kiss. She loves that type of stuff. Them Tubi movies, he probably go buy. He probably owns Tubi. We don't even know it. But like, yeah. So like, my whole thing about, I think that he does it on purpose because he knows that that's the type of movies and TV shows that his audience likes. I think he's been in better movies. He was in Gone Girl. There's no way he didn't take any of that back with him.
That's not his style, man. It's not his style.
He owns all that land in Atlanta, right?
Facts.
He owns this big studio. You think
he helped film a couple
facts? People
he was filming with Marvel. You think this nigga don't know how to get a good person from Atlanta to make wigs? Them wigs would be looking horrible.
Terrible.
Hey, man.
It's on purpose.
He's a low-cost
genius
provider, man. Low-cost provider, man.
He is a genius, chef. You are discounting his genius. It ain't because he's doing it because he's being cheap. He's doing it because he understands his audience and he says they do not want a real good wig. They want that. They want them Shamar Moore braids. The straight back. The licorice. The black licorice twist on a bald head. That's what he wants. That's what he wanted to see.
It worked.
Yo, those things are horrible. Look at that.
He's a genius.
Like, man. Like even the one that what the hell is the name of that movie on Netflix? Y'all gotta watch it. I'm sorry. Watch it and we will review it coming back because it's that great. It's a great film. Not really, but it's very entertaining.
You talking about Tyler Perry joint?
Yes. The one where this woman, okay, so the premise is this woman is like going through a divorce and like her ex-husband is like suing her and she got put in jail and all kind of other groups.
Oh, you talking about the joint with old boy from the game?
Was he
he was messing with like the older lady and he was taking her bread and stuff.
Yeah, that one. Yes.
I saw that shit.
It's fantastic.
Okay, hold on.
His
That's
wig is
okay.
hilarious.
That's the one where he was like ashtray, bitch.
Disrespectful.
Yes, absolutely. Bro,
You think that he didn't sit there and say, you know what's gonna go viral?
Yes.
What do my people like when somebody's sitting here acting? You know what I'm saying, with like a certain sense of like with
Toxic
skill and
niggas. Toxic niggas
professionalism.
is
yes,
viral.
No, they want
yes.
no ashtray bitch. And he had the terrible wig, the afro hot
Yes.
top.
He
Yes.
did. It was like a hot
He had the
top
afro hot
fade.
top fade.
And then
He
when
looked
he
like he
said
was in Strictly
Astro,
Business, nigga.
Hey, chill out. I just saw that movie for the first time 2 days ago.
yo,
I
bro.
just saw
Hey,
that
I
joke
ain't
on
gonna
the
lie,
couch 2
Jeff.
days ago. No cap.
It's one of those movies you gotta watch more than once because I feel like artistry comes in many different forms.
Right,
Yeah.
This one is like top tier. I'm sorry, like
bro.
yo, the woman went upstairs like with slippers and came down. No, she put her slippers on and then walked downstairs, had none on her feet. I don't know what happened. They just disappeared. It's whatever.
Continuity, whatever.
Hey,
Continuity, smartinuity.
yo, like this
That
Chef,
wasn't
this
his
is
fault.
also
That was
where I
the
was talking
editing. That
about
was the
like the
editor.
Netflix films overall.
Uh-huh.
Like we won't talk about it here, but if go watch Extraction 2 and we'll talk about it next week.
Oh,
That's
first of all,
freaking
I
fantastic.
like the first Distraction.
I never seen either
The
one.
the second
The
one's
first
bad.
one, man, it's one.
Whew.
Okay, all right. So I'm a
Was Thor
terrible
in the
film
first one
watcher.
too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
He was.
yeah.
Matter of fact, he was killed dead in the first one, and he just got resurrected. It's whatever.
How do you
I
call
thought it
that
was
good?
over. I thought it was
Bro,
over.
they just brought him back. It's like okay,
What?
sure, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Um,
All right.
but
Okay.
it's one of those films where it's like if you pay too much attention, you're gonna like, wait, hold up, how did that thing happen with that? And wait, what about this situation? It's gonna be that movie. So I'll leave it at that. We'll watch it. We'll come back and discuss it another time.
They're
But
gonna say,
that's
shut
that's
up,
how
fan, and watch the
it's
movie.
All right. Okay. Well, speaking of Netflix, then, 'cause this wasn't even on the topics. I just saw the trailer today.
Mhm.
How do you guys feel about the One Piece movie? A One Piece show, excuse me, that's coming to Netflix.
oh, they're
Have you
doing
even seen One
live
Piece
action show?
live action?
Let me see
Who?
what this
Have any
is.
of y'all ever seen? Have you ever watched One Piece the anime before?
No,
I
I
have,
haven't.
yes, and I love it. Luffy is my favorite
I
character.
love One Piece,
Luffy,
but
Luffy is absolutely a revolutionary out here fighting for everybody's rights and everything. So yeah,
he don't take no mess.
absolutely.
Oh, I
He
see.
will,
Okay,
he
okay.
will, he will still off on you, straight up.
Exactly. If
So,
you his homie, he got your back. He gonna throw
Yeah,
hands for you.
facts.
so as far as One Piece, I'm familiar with them because I've seen them on a few games,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So the
Okay.
bucket hat is what got me.
Hey, no, no, the thing about it
Yeah,
is,
the
right?
straw hat. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
you straight because I ducked One Piece for 20 years.
Mm,
When I first even heard of like anime and stuff like that, I was watching like Dragon Ball, like most people, right? Most people. Then I went to Naruto after that.
yeah.
Oh,
Naruto and
okay.
stuff.
I still call
And
him Naruto.
Yeah.
I think it's Naruto. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah.
I speak American English.
I watch
We messed up around here.
Yu-Gi-Oh and Digimon.
Yo, but
Ooh,
for
you
the
want to bring it back?
I was watching Naruto, right? So no,
Mhm,
Naruto, whatever. It did, but it was I was watching on the illegal sites. You know what
mhm,
I'm saying? Back in the day,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? And it was
mhm,
one of it was called One Piece of Bleach. And
mhm.
I was on One
Okay.
Piece of Bleach watching stuff or whatever, but it was like the only time that I was really catching this stuff. But I kept seeing One Piece. I'm like, this is early in the episode because it's still out right now. The
Yeah,
show
Yeah.
been on
Yeah.
for
One Piece
almost
still going
25
on.
years.
that's
You know
crazy.
what I'm saying? Like brand new episodes coming out right now.
That's
So
Yeah.
it was
powerful.
early and
Yeah.
it was earlier back
Luffy is
then.
still trying to become the Pirate King.
Yeah. And so it was like when I was watching that, it was like dang near in the hundreds or something like that. So it was
Mm.
early. But during quarantine, I got up to like 700 episodes.
Damn.
But then I tapped out. I plan on going
Listen,
back, but it's just like but it's not like it was bad. It was just like I got other things to look at.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm
That's
gonna
all
keep
it
Dedicated
is.
watching this
yourself
shit.
to it. It's yeah, you're gonna be there for
It's
a minute.
good
'Cause
though. It's
it
a
Mhm,
really
is.
good anime.
It
The
is.
pacing works, even though it's long.
mhm.
Pause. It's good pacing. I'm saying pause after all the pause stuff I said earlier. I'm talking about. I don't worry about saying pause. Oh, now I would have paused. But I'm just like the trailer looks. But even though they have Netflix has a bad reputation when it comes to turning animes into live action.
Mhm.
Yeah,
They only
because
had
they
one
didn't
real
do
success.
well. Which was
Which one is
what? Which one had
Rurouni
success
Kenshin?
with?
Rurouni Kenshin. People like that.
Okay, because
They
I
actually
about to say
like
they
that one.
tried.
They
Because I was
screwed
like,
up
other than that,
Cowboy
they tried
Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop, which
They screwed up
for the life of me, I didn't recognize was only one season. I swear, when I was younger, that shit was longer.
actually, I take that back. I take that back. I do take it back. They did not. They messed up on the movies
Mhm.
because the show they have some manga shows, but they're not well known mangas
Right.
because All of Us Are Dead. That's a manga. That show did well. Squid Game? Well, no, it's not Squid Game.
Facts.
No, it's not Squid Game. Not
Was
Squid
that a
Squid
Oh,
Game.
manga
okay. I'm about to
first?
say
No,
that's
it's
my
not. It's
joint.
not. No, that was a regular scripted. That was a scripted show. I forgot. Old boy scripted
Oh,
that out.
Yeah,
okay.
the only other
But it
Okay.
one
was.
I remember that Netflix did was Cowboy Bebop
Mhm.
and Full Metal
Alice
Alchemist,
in
which
Wonderland. Alice and the Alice joint when they just did.
the
I want
Alice
to say
joint.
Alice
Yeah,
in
okay.
Wonderland. It was it's Arisu. It's Arisu in Wonderland or something like that. But that's the anime where it had people getting like they stuck playing them games or whatever.
Mhm.
It came
Okay.
out right after. It came out during the Squidward, the Squid Games thing. I'm sorry,
Okay.
the edibles kicked in. I'm sorry,
Hey,
I'm
it's
bugging
all.
a little bit. I kept messing up words. That's why I've been drinking hella water.
Yeah.
But those are
I think what they
successful.
mess up. I think what they mess up on with the animes is they forget to keep the themes of it, and they try to make it
Yes,
super expansive or
or super
appealing to
whatever, like
reach all
violent.
audiences. Like, yeah, like something like Cowboy Bebop is like Cowboy Bebop talks about the society in space and how terrible it is and its
Yeah,
impact on everybody else. But they just kind of like, we're not
they
going to
look
talk
towards
about that. We're going to talk
spectacle.
about something else. Yeah,
Yeah.
They look towards spectacle instead of like
yeah.
like the actual story. They want things to
And like
look
even
good.
yeah, and even Full Metal Alchemist. Like Full Metal Alchemist is about what if we instead of science being the main driver of everything, it's religion. Or my bad,
Yeah,
instead of religion, it's science. So
Right.
science places religion and becomes the main driver of all society moving forward. Hell, it
yeah.
was so the main commander of the unit, I forgot what they were part of. It's called the Fuhrer, and he looks exactly like
Like freaking
Hitler.
Hitler,
Like, come on, bro! Like,
the H guy.
yeah,
I shouldn't even
that's
said
what I'm
his
saying.
name, man. Let me make sure I block that
It's
out. 138.
I forgot the character's name, but he was called.
That's funny.
Oh, you breaking up? So I missed you up there. I missed you in that part.
Yeah, we can't. I can't hear you, Q.
You frozen.
You in the Twilight
Oh,
Zone.
all right. Well, hey man, this is internet messing up. Internet. We'll say that.
Oh, okay. But not either way.
But no, it's like it's.
Um,
But yeah,
but check the trailer out
Okay.
because whenever you get a chance, because like the CG for the Sea King
Mhm.
looks good. Like it's a solid. Like the character did not. I also realized I didn't even realize the whole time I was watching One Piece that it's multicultural because
Mhm.
usually you're thinking about
yeah.
everybody being Asian, but like Luffy is like Brazilian or something like that.
Oh, okay.
And they actually get a black character like Usopp is black.
Hmm.
Did not know that,
I mean, he kind of looked
but
like
it
it in
makes
the
sense.
anime for the most part. Yeah,
Yeah, he got the curly black hair and stuff like that. But
yeah. He
I was
had a
thinking he
big
was like
nose.
Mexican or
Yeah,
something. Yeah,
nah,
but
he had
so
a
they
big nose and the curly hair, bro. Come on.
only issue I have with the trailer when I saw it was that okay, Luffy looks like Luffy, all that good stuff, right? Makes sense. But they didn't give me enough of him to make me feel like that he'll still on you. Like
Okay.
he's like, Luffy's a nice dude. Like he's a kid like character, but he's childlike, but he will put you on your ass like quick. So I need to just need to see a little bit of the violence that Luffy gives off. Okay, it basically the first season is going to be like the first
Yeah,
adventure they have.
the East
Mm.
Blue.
Yeah, before they get to that part, I know you don't know what I'm talking about, Chef, but it's basically the first couple like books of the manga is basically what they're gonna base the first season on. They're gonna condense it, probably make it like 8 episodes, maybe 10,
Mm.
and that's gonna be the first season. So before you get the first 5 main characters, and then we probably get to like the other people who get added onto the cast later.
So you think they're gonna start it from 1 after all this time?
Oh, fact, they have to.
They have
The
to.
story is expansive, bro. It's huge. You gotta think about it. 20 years of story.
Yeah.
But
See, that's
anyway,
I'm worried, bro, because it's like historically, anime has not translated
well,
great to film. Because how many? What DBZ Evolution? Do we want to talk about that?
Trash.
bro, I just thinking about that hurts my soul.
Exactly. Avatar. Yes, I consider Avatar.
God dang, that was
anime.
garbage.
It is terrible. And you're like, how though?
Some of the
It's going
CG was
so
good
great.
though.
It looked good, but it's like, how did you mess this
no,
up?
no, sir. No,
Except
sir.
the penis hair. The
The
penis
the,
hair
I
was
almost,
the water scene looked good.
I almost let you get that by me. The edibles held me back, but I refused to let anybody say anything complimentary about that goddamn movie. That movie is horrible. That movie will
No.
remain horrible.
It
There
is
will be
horrible.
nothing nice. There will be nothing nice said about the Avatar movie. There will be
No,
nothing nice
man.
about it.
We talking about the last Airbender people. We
Yeah,
talking
the
about the
last
last
Airbender.
Airbender.
The Airbender
Oh
jump.
god,
We ain't talking about the Avatar. No, that's great. Superb
yeah,
CGI. But
yeah,
the
yeah.
last
The
Airbender,
Avatar itself is dope, but the last Airbender was garbage. Like,
that was. I took my son to go see that movie, and it
he
was the
probably
most
hates you for
disappointing.
that moving forward.
Yeah.
We barely talk now because of that movie. All because of that.
You took me to a trash movie,
Hey,
Dad.
sir,
I
remember
haven't
we
heard.
was gonna see the last Airbender? Dad, I gotta go. Click.
Yeah, like, dang.
Oh.
I ain't heard. I haven't heard a Happy Father's Day in 5 years because of that movie. You know what I'm saying? So like,
But I'm just saying, like, when you think about it, it's like the track record doesn't stand up. Like,
this could be it though. This could be the one.
Maybe I'm hoping, but I'm hoping like that the same effect I'm hoping for a good TMNT movie again.
But now, hold up.
This one coming up might be good though.
Hold up. First of all, the disrespect. The Turtles have been giving us superb entertainment for years, except for them goddamn live actions. That's it.
Yeah, the cartoons, sure, but
And the animated movies, the animated movie was dope.
Yeah.
TMNT, it was okay. TMNT,
I mean, it wasn't great.
The first film is the best though.
Dope.
Yeah, the first one.
Turtles '89 is the best.
That is the most violent one. It's the darkest one. I didn't think it was dark until I started watching it as an adult, and I'm like, yo, they murdered Shredder, bro. Like Casey Jones murdered the Shredder.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he pushed it. Like, he pulled it down.
Yeah, they said whoops and crushed this dude. Like,
hey, he had to go, man.
That's it, man.
But other than that, they haven't had a good outing. They just keep releasing. Hopefully, this new one that's coming out is supposed to be good. I don't know. We'll see. So
I mean, we'll hopefully so. And after that, put a button on it.
Yes,
I think we came out with a solid offering.
Oh yeah.
For a podcast today. Show.
Good talk, good
or
work.
whatever it is. Yeah, I think thank God we switched because this seems to be. I might just start doing it from the phone from now on until I
Yeah,
get
man.
this straight. This will work. I think because you can see all the listening, everything right from the phone, right?
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
on my side, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
on
yeah. I
mine,
just want
yeah,
to. Yeah, okay, so yeah, we just gonna do this on the phone, but I'm gonna get a better setting for my lighting and everything like that or whatever. But yeah, this worked
Yeah.
out so much better.
I say less.
Without all right, so glad
Good
you
show,
guys are
fellas.
here. Happy Juneteenth.
And Father's
Uh,
Day.
happy, happy Father's Day. Happy
yeah.
Pride. We said a lot of pause worthy things today.
Yes,
So hopefully
man.
this runs it up on the Pride. You know what I'm
Yeah.
Off a
saying?
levels.
Hey, yeah.
We
No offense. No
a
offense.
lot of
I'm
inclusive jokes
always.
today. You know what I'm saying? We was very inclusive, and like I said, this was Dude the Chef. Hold up, Dude the Chef.
Yes, sir.
This is cool, cute, right? The Corner Dojo TV. We are
Mm-hmm.
Tres Neches. Please follow us in all our various social whatever. If y'all do, it doesn't really matter. I don't think we even really care, to be honest. Just follow
Yeah.
just follow the show. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Other than that,
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
just
The only
say
thing I would
peace.
say is for
Yes,
that is on the YouTube, subscribe, like,
Yes.
yeah.
comment, all that
All
other good
that.
stuff. Yeah.
All
Hold
that.
on. Look,
Oh.
please, if you could, please. I, I need, I need, we need all the subscribers we can get. If you want to save a black life, Black Lives Matter on YouTube. Save a soul. Subscribe.
All day long,
Yes.
man.
Yeah, all
Y'all
right.
know where it been, man. Tres Neches, we back
Yeah.
for another one real soon. So just watch out for that. Oh yeah, Tres Neches Sports too. Y'all gonna be getting some clips of that
Tres
coming
Neches.
soon.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Yes,
Let's go. And
yes,
then
yes.
eventually we'll get some gaming footage and all this stuff. I'm
yeah.
all set up
All
now.
that,
So
all that, all that.
we gonna be
El
on.
Sporto El Gamer.
Until next
Yeah.
time,
Oh,
people.
that's a hella offensive. Sorry.
On that note, bye. Get out of here.
We out.